Balanced Essentials is an Australian aromatherapy company devoted to health and well-being, using the highest quality therapeutic essential oils in its all-natural product range. Each oil is subjected to quality control procedures to ensure scientific evidence of its properties. This unique collection, superbly presented, describe the effect on the mind and relate to an energy center of the body. Beautiful blends that will uplift, calm, focus your awareness are vital for your skin and will inspire you. The inclusion of crystals to promote and amplify the properties of the products support results that offer a profound and beneficial approach to health and well-being. Take a deep breath. Now sit back and relax. Awaken your senses with Balanced Essentials.
You're watching UTV. My name's Nikki V and welcome to Balanced Essentials. Now today we're inviting you into something rare, a brand with true heritage, true integrity and a truly devoted following. Balanced Essentials isn't new, it isn't a trend and it isn't a product that comes and goes, because for nearly 30 years Australians have trusted this brand, trusted the quality, trusted the ethos and trusted the care that goes into every single bottle. And before we go any further, I want to take you inside the world of Balanced Essentials, because behind every blend is a piece of calm, care and craftsmanship. So that incredible place that you just saw is the distribution side, but I want to emphasise that these are actually produced in that government agency's licensed facility under very strict guidelines, and they're then sent to Cheryl for distribution of her formulations and all of that beautiful energy that you saw in that amazing space. Now, today we're focusing on two of the most beloved brands in the entire range. You've got Be Relieved and Be Sport, and later in the show, a beautifully curated collection of massage blends that make extraordinary gifts for people that you care about. Now, this is all backed by science, listed as therapeutic by that government agency, that the claims are true and accurate. And this hour could be life-changing. And at the heart of it all is Cheryl. She's the founder, the formulator, the aromatherapist, and someone who has dedicated her entire life virtually to helping empower people to approach healing and their lifestyle in a balanced way. Now, let's take a look at the deal, because $139 is going to get you a Be Relieved and a Be Sport, 2 Be Relieves, 2 Be Sports, for $119. Then you have an opportunity also this hour to purchase the 5 massage blend set, which is a beautiful gift. Should be around $175. It's down to $99, but I will say that that is only while stocks last. Go to aroma.com.au or call the number on your screen. Now, when you think about it, pain shows up differently for all of us. For some, it's that sharp, sudden stab. For others, a pulsing throb. For many, it's a dull, relentless ache that just sits there day after day. But the body is always working to restore that balance, and that's what we call homeostasis. And that's exactly where aromatherapy has been traditionally used for thousands of years. So I want to meet our gorgeous guest, who is Cheryl. She's here and she's joining us. Now, Cheryl,
thank you.
Firstly, love the new footage of your facility. What an energy.
I thought it was nice because I've had warehouses in the past, but now I have the barn, which is, or the office and the warehouse, you know, whatever you want to call it there. But the property was such a special place and it had such a calming energy. And I'm very fortunate that I can actually walk to work now. And so it was a fantastic choice for us to actually move there.
It was beautiful. Now, Cheryl, you've studied the body your whole life.
Yes.
Pathology, paramedicine, complementary health. What first led you to create these specific blends to support the symptoms of pain and tension?
I guess I've always been very interested in it because I'd worked in a hospital before and pain was such an issue, and I felt really frustrated that I couldn't help people look after themselves or do anything with them. We'd give them painkillers and walk away then for a while and nothing else we could do. And that inspired part of me. And then when I found out about aromatherapy, I had a shop in Beecroft that sold other people's aromatherapy. I began to realise there was so much more that could be done. But in those days, it was a matter of buying a number of oils and you had to blend it yourself and put it together. And I wanted something that was really so easy for people to use, that one bottle did it all. And that's when I was really inspired, because I was so amazed at how quickly aromatherapy and essential oils work with pain relief. And to find out that within 3 to 5 minutes, people were out of pain, I was just absolutely amazed. And really, that's what's kept me going all these years.
And that's a huge motivator. And we do have all of the science that we can back this up with, which makes this show even more exciting from my point of view. But Cheryl, there is a real need now, I believe, more than ever.
Yes.
There's a lot of noise going on in the world, and people are feeling, many people feeling a little bit, not really part of everything. There's a lot of noise going on.
We've had a lot happen for people over the last 5-6 years, and I think people are at the stage now where they're a little bit worn out. A lot of people are in pain. A lot of people have a lot of health issues. Their immune system may be feeling a little down. They really need a lot of help and support. And what I love about essential oils, it's not just the relief of pain or the analgesic effect or the anti-inflammatory effect. It's the fact that they actually have something that helps with the emotions. They're very good with anxiety, very good with anyone feeling panicky. So that's the thing too, because once you start to feel that you're out of pain, once you start to relax a little bit and you're finding that you're more relaxed, you are naturally in less pain.
Yeah.
And then you can go out and look at other things and say, well, okay, I'll take some vitamins or I'll increase my exercise. But you won't do any of that if you're in bed or you're in pain.
Yeah.
This is your first step that then allows you to think clearer because you're calmer and you're more balanced.
And that's basically the philosophy and how Be Relieved and Be Sport were born. I mean, I see them as two blends designed to support your comfort, your movement, your mobility, and balance and in your emotions as well.
Well, yes.
But each of them has their own different thing that we're going to go through. But
probably the easiest way, look at Be Relieved as a calming pain relief.
Yeah.
Look at Be Sport as a stimulating pain relief. That will explain it to you, and then you can go from there.
Okay, well, let's do a deep dive into Be Relieved. Now, have I got the number wrong in my head here? 50,000, does that ring a bell to you?
No, we've sold over 150,000, and that's only since we had a way of monitoring the numbers. So there were a lot before that, but we've actually been able to look back and go that we've got over 150,000 sold of Be Relieved. Wow. We're coming up to, within our own accounting system, we're coming up for our 80,000th order. Now, someone might order a lot of things, or it might be a large company that orders a lot, but it will be coming up to 80,000th order.
80,000th order. So no wonder this has become a complete essential in Australian households. Let's have a look at what Be Relieved, what we can say it's traditionally the blend can give you relief from. So you've got muscular aches and pains, mild arthritis, cuts, scratches and minor skin wounds, minor burns, bruise pain and swelling, period pain and PMT, digestive spasms and discomfort, and headaches, stress and mild anxiety, mild acne and sleeplessness.
And that's only, there's a page and a half of listings. You'll find that some products that are pain relief that go through that listing process might only have 4 actions, but we've got a page and a half. It took a long time to have that go through. We were doing a lot of research, or I was doing a lot of research, and I'm very happy to say that they can work in so many ways. So it's really like a first aid in a bottle.
I was going to say it works like a first response kit, doesn't it? From your minor burns, you catch yourself, a bit of fat spits out at you when you're frying something, and
which happens.
Yeah, or even the pesky mosquito. Whenever I get a mosquito bite, I'm there lathering it on.
Yes,
because mosquitoes love me, and it always goes wrong. And, they get bigger and bigger.
They do, and there's a lot around at the moment too, I've noticed. But no, it's pretty much the one thing that if I go anywhere, I've always got the Be Relieved or the Be Sport with me. And I know I'm pretty well covered, because if you fall over, it's the first thing I would put on an ankle or a leg. Even before you go to the hospital, if you can put it on, you'll find that the swelling can go down. That way, on your way to hospital, you know you're going to be waiting a long time sitting there. You have started your treatment, you'll find there's less swelling, and then if they go to put a plaster on you, it's going to be a lot less swollen, which of course will mean that you're going to heal a lot quicker and you'll go through a quicker recovery. Yeah.
So Be Relieved is one of the most fast-acting and versatile natural pain relief products on the market. So it's analgesic, anti-inflammatory,
antimicrobial, and antidepressant, and all sorts of things. Antispasmodic.
So why then, what makes this, is it having all of the 11...
It has 11 essential oils, and each of those has dozens of natural chemicals within those essential oils. You've got your lavenders, your lemons, all sorts of things are in there, 11 of those. And then they're in carrier oils, because essential oils are too strong. Most of them are too strong to apply onto the skin direct, so you have to dilute them down. And I've chosen 3 carrier oils rather than 1, because they all work different ways. And we've got sweet almond, we've got macadamia oil, and that contains palmitoleic acid, which is found in the skin sebum. And then you've also got wheat germ
Right.
oil too, which of course, as you know, really good for scarring, and it will moisturise your skin too, which really helps people.
Absolutely. Now, Cheryl, as I mentioned at the start of the show, has worked very hard to get these, obviously with that government agency, What We Can Say, which was very powerful, but also she's worked hard to get some kind of scientific backdrop for this, to frame it in a way that we can say, look, we can physically see and we can prove that how these are working. And it was the thermal imaging, wasn't it?
That was it, because going on television, you could tell people how it was, what it could do, but people can't see much from that. They can only hear your words and they think, oh my gosh, I can't believe that would work that way. So to find out that we could use thermal imaging and go from there and actually visualise the pain and show within 3 to 5 minutes how it worked, it was really the first time that had been done with that. And I've been very fortunate that that was able to show people, and they were absolutely amazed by it.
Now, this is somebody's neck. Now, I'm assuming the red bits there are the angry bits. We've been hunched over our computer for too long. We've been, I don't know, driving for too long, and that pain is red hot.
That's right. That is the way it is, and you can see the change there, and that's remarkable to know within 3 to 5 minutes that was the change.
3 to 5 minutes.
3 to 5 minutes.
Wow, that's incredible, isn't it?
And you can imagine how that person is feeling, because the lightness now they feel in their shoulder. And that particular one has the white hot. Now, white hot is the most intense. So it shows white hot followed by red, followed by orange. And that is actually the bowel.
It looks like a IBS episode or something.
Yes, it would usually be associated with irritable bowel. Now you can see the change. That person would have been in an awful lot of pain. And you can actually see on the right-hand picture the after effect. The bowel is actually increased in size. That means it's relaxed, it's coming out of spasm, and that's the antispasmodic effect. So therefore that person will be feeling much less in pain. But also too, a lot of constipation is caused by that cramping, by the spasms. And that person would be so much happier.
That is really dramatic, isn't it? And now for those of you, those of us that struggle with our feet, goodness me, after wearing heels for too many years, all of the white hot bits, you can,
Yes, which a lot of it's arthritis, and you can see there the white hot again. And so many people suffer from it because we're brought up to put our feet into shoes. And I know going to school, we had very, very tight shoes. Back in those days, you weren't buying many shoes, so therefore your feet outgrew the shoes very early on when you were younger. And it causes problems, and gravity too. If you're ingesting a lot of things, or you've got a lot of problems with gout and things like that, a lot of times it shows up in the feet. And you can see that particular change. And that again is within 3 to 5 minutes of application. And I would say too, if you're putting it on your feet, put a towel down beside the bed. It won't be the oily feel for long. It absorbs very, very readily. But also massage up your leg and onto your knee area, behind your knee, where a lot of the lymph glands are located. It will actually help and give you a much better effect.
There you go, top tip from Cheryl. Now, staying on the subject of thermal imaging, we've got some footage that we want to show you of this actually being done, just to give a broader overview of how these images are created. It's absolutely fascinating. Take a look at this.
Just relax, Susan. We'll just take the image now.
Nurse and thermographer Pauline Rose did clinical trials on the product.
Digital infrared thermal imaging is well known for visualising pain. It's the only method you've got for that. So you can see there's a major area of inflammation here, and in the core of that you've got what we call white hot. Well, I was very surprised at how quickly it worked, and I was also surprised because we had a wide range of people with different problems, and the types of things I was hearing them say about, you know, how much better they felt. And that's you, about 5 minutes later.
I think
So that's a really big change.
Yeah.
You feel better?
Change, yeah.
Yeah.
It's amazing, isn't it, when you think in like 3 to 5 minutes, but how that can be actually quite life-changing. When tension eases, I think everything shifts, your mood, your focus, your sleep, your mobility. And people do tell us about how Balanced Essentials, or particularly Be Relieved, has become a big part of their nightly routine.
People, as you know, I've got thousands of testimonials now over the many years that it's been going. And it's really lovely to get the feedback because it's in so many different ways. You know, they'll talk about their family, how they've given it to somebody, all sorts of things. And that's what we love about it. We get the feedback.
Yeah.
We know what it does,
Yeah.
but to actually know that people have taken the time to try it and have used it, and now they won't do without it.
And like Maxine, she was a little bit dubious. She was on the shelf, but she purchased it last year from UTV because she'd been having arthritic pain, and some of the meds had been giving her really bad, unpleasant side effects. And she said it really does work. I'm one very grateful customer, and that's somebody, you know, who was on the shelf.
Yes.
So I think you get people who believe, and then you get people who were sceptical, but they're at that point that they know they can't carry on doing what they're doing and something has to change.
There are very many sceptical people out there, and I don't blame them. There's a lot of products that might promise you something. People go to use them and they get very disillusioned. If you're in pain, you want help now.
Yeah.
And that's where it's been wonderful, because this is such an incredible way to use things and to use nature to actually help you with your healing.
Yeah. Exactly. Mother Nature knows best. And Marilyn, with the other testimonial that was up, she was saying it's been a godsend. And I've seen in Cheryl's office, or your home, or your previous one, there were literally, you know, the lever arch files, they were full. There must have been at least 20 of them.
I think there's about 12 to 14. There's a lot we still haven't filed.
There was a lot, absolutely full of people saying, thank you, this has been life-changing, which it has. So those are some testimonials. Just to have a quick recap then on what Be Relieved will help give you relief from. And this is what we can actually say. From all of the things, from your muscular aches and pains, your mild arthritis, cuts, scratches and minor skin wounds, your minor burns, your bruise pain and swelling, period pain, put it on your tummy, you know, when you're getting those spasms.
And on your back too.
And your back, yes.
You'll find with period pain, it's not just on your stomach and abdomen area, it's also in your lower back.
Yeah.
So put it all around. You're going to get a larger dose of that, those essential oils, and it will work quicker and better for you, and you're going to feel that much better.
Headaches, you know, get it on your shoulder and all the way up your neck, which is often an area that's referred pain, isn't it? You get the headaches from bad neck and stuff like that.
From the tight muscles.
Yes.
But you'll find too, you can put this particular product on any part of the body. We've even got people that are using it on hemorrhoids now. That shows you just how special it is, because most products can't be applied to very sensitive areas, whereas the Be Relieved can really go anywhere on the body.
That's wonderful. And anxiety, I saw my favourite word on there. Anxiety was not my favourite word, but, you know, it's one that I can empathise with. OK, you have got a fantastic opportunity here, $119, and it should be $139. So choose whether you want your Be Sport, 2 of them, Be Relieved, 2 of them, or one of the Be Relieved and one of the Be Sport. They work hand in hand. It's not one mutually exclusive to the other. We also have the massage blend set for $99, and we'll be going through that later. That's while stocks last, and you've got your Be Vital, your Be Calm, you've got your Be Inspired, all of these wonderful blends in there for just $99. Fantastic for gift giving, free shipping, and a 30-day money-back guarantee. Let's listen to some more testimonials that came out of that current affair programme.
These are shocking pictures.
Yes, they're quite traumatic actually. I was trapped in the car for over an hour. It was just horrific.
Esther Steele considers herself lucky to have survived this car accident. Cut from the wreckage, she was flown to hospital. What injuries did you end up with?
I ended up with a broken pelvis in 2 places, had nerve damage to my face, and I also had severe bruising all over especially my arm and also my leg.
She was taking 22 pills a day to help manage the pain. She started using Be Relieved and says she was able to cut back to just 2.
Within 3 weeks, I was able to hobble around quite well. So I give credit to the oils. They're very powerful. They're miracle oils.
Yeah.
Ida Glavich is another Be Relieved believer. She calls it the magic oil.
It works, so could be mind over matter, but I don't think so.
Ida used it on her next-door neighbour, Mary-Ann Mahmood. The 5-year-old had had tummy pains for 3 days. She'd been to hospital, to the doctors and to have an ultrasound. But Ida says it wasn't until she rubbed the oil on Mary-Ann the pain disappeared.
I mean, she slept all night that night. After 3 nights not sleeping, it was heaven for Mum as well as her.
Wow. That's incredible. And that was pivotal for the whole brand, really, wasn't it?
Yes, yes.
Tell us a little bit more about that.
Well, it was just such an incredible opportunity that, you know, to be able to show people and to go through it. And it was just wonderful, you know. And that was a while ago that we did that. But I was just so fortunate because it ended up better than we even thought, to be able to explain it and to have people that got involved in it too and gave us the feedback.
Fantastic. Now, if Be Relieved is your calming support, I want to suggest that Be Sport is going to be your motivator. It is uplifting, it's stimulating, and traditionally used in aromatherapy to support symptoms of muscular aches, stiffness, or just general fatigue, but there's so much more to it and so much more of what we can say. How would you describe the properties of Be Sport yourself?
Really, you're looking at a very stimulating blend. They have some of the different essential oils. Again, you have 11 essential oils and the 3 carrier oils in it, but they're the stimulating ones. So you'll also have rosemary, you'll have a lot of different ones like the lemon and the basil, which are known in aromatherapy as brain stimulants, but they're also one of the better ones if you have problems with circulation. So say you've got diabetes or problems with circulation in your feet, then the Be Sport would be the one that would give you a little more help with circulation. It's really, you're also looking at an AM, PM pack for a lot of people. They will use Be Relieved at night time when they need to sleep, and they'll use Be Sport during the day when they want to be more balanced and awake and focused. And also too, you'll find with Be Sport, if you have any problems with your lower back and those sorts of areas and shoulders, it may work a little bit better than the Be Relieved.
Interesting.
So by having the 2, you get to know what's working best for your body at each and every time, and you'll probably go for different ones at different times. Some people that have been in a lot of pain, you know, they might have had an accident, will actually use both. They'll put one on, then they'll put the other on to gain the benefit of all those essential oils. And that can be quite incredible too for those that...
That sounds very powerful.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
and I do have a friend he's got diabetes, and that was a big thing with him, was the foot neuropathy.
Yes.
And so he gets great benefit from the Be Sport. So it's not just athletes that need this.
Oh, well, there are people we've had that have been people skiing.
Yeah.
And they've had problems with the circulation, definitely in their toes and feet. And it's just remarkable what essential oils can do. And when they're blended together, you're getting more and more of a powerful effect than just using one thing such as lavender or marjoram. The benefit of using 11 together becomes incredibly powerful.
Yeah, and the benefit of combining the B Sport with the B Relieved as well. I hadn't thought about, you know, putting one on and then another one on where you get quite a lot of pain. That makes sense.
It does.
Helping with this stimulation.
Go with your body.
Yeah.
Because I don't think a lot of people realise how important it is to listen to your body. I think we're waking up to that fact now, but listen to your body, put it on, work out what works best for you. Some people are very good with smell, so what they might find is they'll smell one or the other and think, no, I feel more like that one today. So you can also listen to your body in that way. You may be getting signals, but basically you will know how it works by how you're applying it that day and what particular problem you have that day.
It's so fascinating, isn't it? You're right. The body does know. We instinctively know. And it feels like, I don't know, we've been getting further and further away from that connection to self, but now we're coming back in and really embracing it.
We're so used to popping a pill.
Yeah.
And now we're realising that if we go back to nature, nature has so much to offer us. You're not going to get the problems with nature. They're going to give you support and they're going to help encourage your body to heal, because really, without your body agreeing to heal, nothing will happen. So it's encouraging your body. Any medication really relies on the body to help it heal. And once your body decides to heal, it will use whatever it's gaining. And these particular essential oils get absorbed into the bloodstream. They go right throughout the body. So your body can pick and choose and work out what it needs. But just to watch the anti-inflammatory effect sometimes when you've got someone whose foot might have swollen up or the ankle, and to actually watch it go down within 5 to 10 minutes is quite incredible. And no matter how long I'm in aromatherapy and have been doing it, I still get amazed each and every time by what it can do.
There's the job satisfaction right there. I can see it. It would be intoxicating to see people recover. Now this one, poor soul, look at the white hot areas on the left. Talk us through. This is before applying the B Sport, Cheryl.
That's a very bad back.
Yes.
With lots of pain all over, as you can see, and wouldn't be very comfortable at all. And look at the difference between the left-hand one to the right hand, the after. And you can see there's only a few little white bits left, and that's just one application. The more you use it, the more gain you will get, the more benefit you will get. If you initially use it and you're thinking, well, nothing much has happened, have a look, you know, how long have you been on a whole lot of other problems and medications and things like that. So allow it a little time to help get rid of the toxins in your body and help you. Don't go off any medication. Work with your doctor, as we know, because that can cause a problem. But give it the time that it needs to actually work for you, because the more you use it, the more impressed you will be.
Now, we do have some graphics that are going to show us literally what these oils have been traditionally used for and what they can give you relief from. And it's things like you've got your muscular aches and pains, your mild joint pain and stiffness, your muscle cramps, your arthritis, mild rheumatic aches and pains, bruise pain and swelling.
Bruise pain, yes, because again, it also has arnica in it in the B Sport.
Cold hands and feet, you know, your peripherals there, stress and anxiety, come on. Tiredness and fatigue. This is just a fantastic blend. And also, I believe, gout. No, that's a different show. Sorry, forgive me. My head's going somewhere else. That's another product that you have, isn't it? Yes, the
one that works a little better, but it will be included in the B Relieved and the B Sport too. But you'll find too, for anyone that's athletic or anyone that just wants to go and play bowls or golf, by applying the Bee Sport before you go out, it actually relaxes the muscles. So you're going to be able to do a lot more stretching, you'll be able to move around a little better, you'll be more focused because of the oils that give you that focus. So you'll be much more awake and you'll actually be able to produce better results, but also be happier at the same time.
But even, Cheryl, let's be honest, just getting out of bed in the morning can be tough. Can't it? I need a warm-up to get out of bed, I do.
I know. And so many people keep it beside their bed. They have the Bee Relieve, the Bee Sport, and they've got it there for the night time, and then to wake up in the morning when they put it on before they get dressed.
Yeah.
And they go from there. So
that's your Bee Sport. So the deal is you can either get 2 Bee Sport, 1 Bee Relieved, or 1 Bee Sport, or 2 Bee Relieved. The choice is yours. Either way, it's $119. Maybe you've been on the shelf thinking about this for a while. Now is the time to try it. It could be an emotional thing. It could be the stress. It could be the anxiety. It could be the muscular aches and pains. It could be the mild arthritis and all of those things that you're trying to alleviate. Yeah. This is a wonderful way. You've got 30-day money-back guarantee. You also have free shipping, but you will be hooked on these once you get them and you feel the power of them. Now, when it comes to giving a gift that feels personal, meaningful, and truly nurturing, this is it. It's a range of 5 aromatherapy blends that are going to address key areas of well-being expressed in the product names. So you can see you've got the Be Uplifted, the Be Calm, the Be Aware, the Be Vital, the Be Inspired. Now, extensive research was conducted to determine the most suitable and effective formulations for the blends, and an intuitive approach to blending and that skill for really creating appealing fragrances allowed each product to also have a wonderful aroma, as well as creating all of the benefits that each blend offered. Now, if you're looking to be uplifted, be inspired, be vital, be calm and be aware, this is for you at $99, or perfect for the gift of giving.
These are the original blends that I had in the very beginning before I brought out Be Relieved and Be Sport. And the 5 covered almost everything. So a lot of the Be Relieved and Be Sport were inspired by the results we were getting with these particular blends. Now, this is a trial size pack. It's not just a gift pack. It's a trial size pack of those original blends to give you an idea of what they can do. And they contain the same therapeutic essential oils that are in Be Relieved and Be Sport. But they're really wonderful to take away with you, and you'll find a lot of them, especially the Be Calm, has more of the calming oils than Be Relieved has in it.
Well, I poured open the Be Uplifted. I actually have the full-size bottle of the Be Uplifted. And that's kind of like my perfume, and yes. people can smell, they know that smell, but I have to have it on in the morning because it is just it is uplifting. It's fantastic for the mood, Cheryl, isn't it?
It is, and people are quite surprised. We've had people that their postie would turn up in the morning, and most times the postie was very grumpy. And then we got feedback back from them that the postie had started to change when they were using the Be Uplifted. Oh. So obviously the smell, the aroma of it, also impacts on those people around you. So if you're looking for natural perfume, these blends might be the ones that you want to use when you're going out and about, and very easy to put on.
Now, for the nervous system, we've got the Be Calm. Now, this is the one, I've got the giant-sized bottle of this, that I massage my puppies with, Reggie and Mildred. They get, I rub their ears, and because they get a little bit frantic at night. They want to do zoomies around the bed and everything, you know, just when you're trying to relax. And I give them a massage with the Be Calm. Oh my gosh, they love it. They're just like, they're out like lights.
I
can
know,
walk to the
people-
fridge downstairs, Cheryl, and they won't even notice that I've gone, which is rare.
People are quite surprised. We have, it's amazing. We do have so many comments from people that are using it on their animals and even their birds. I have a bird vet that uses these particular
Really?
blends, and it's quite incredible to know. But also, young children love these blends, especially the Be Calm, for obvious reasons. But you know, it's such a wonderful thing to be able to help and apply and know that it works very quickly. I mean, we've had people visit. I used to have a lot of buses and preschool mums coming, and they'd bring their children, and often the children were running around going completely mad. And I'd hand around the product, the Be Calm, and I'd say, just put a little bit on and see if they relax more. Well, within a few minutes, they were either asleep with their head on their mum's lap, or they were sitting there very calmly, very aware. And it's such an incredible thing.
I think that's the thing.
To know that what essential oils can do.
Yeah, with children and animals particularly, because they don't carry around the filters that we carry around. They're
much more aware. Like if they're in pain, you know, we have a lot that walk around and will point to their tummy, and they're wanting to be relieved applied, or one of the products to apply to their tummy, and they know. You cannot convince a child when they can't speak properly, when they're only wandering around, and toddlers. You cannot convince them to use something unless it will actually work.
So that Be Calm is the gift that would bring some peace. Now we've got the Be Aware. Now I think this is. I'm trying not to rip the boxes.
That's fine.
I think the Be Aware would be fantastic for focus study.
For focus and achievement, and again, lots of feedback on people that are studying for exams, and they will put some on. You can just put it on your arms, you can put it to smell on your face or on your chest, and they find that they can study better and actually absorb more of the information that's there. Now, if you remember, you know, with the Anzacs, we have rosemary for remembrance. And that's because one of the essential oils, rosemary, will help you remember. It helps you to retain knowledge and remember.
Interesting. Wow. So that's your Be Aware there. That is, I think, that would be a really lovely little gift for somebody who was overwhelmed, perhaps.
Well, we even have a lot of truck drivers that use it, that want to stay more awake, and they don't want to take any medication, but they want to be more focused.
That's a good idea. Next one we're going to go, Be Vital. This one is secretly fantastic. I don't know whether I should be saying this, to put on your face.
It is. It's great to use as
It's
a
okay
facial,
to say, isn't it?
facial moisturiser as well. It contains, as you know, we're looking at frankincense, we're looking at sandalwood, neroli, petitgrain and orange. And they're all of the oils that work brilliantly for lines and wrinkles and stretch marks. And so that's another one that will also calm you, but you can use it on your face.
Yeah.
And then you can always buy the bigger bottle, which works out actually a lot cheaper than a lot of skincare treatments that are on the market. So it lasts you a very long time.
And you only have to use a little bit, but it's got a rose quartz crystal in it as well. I just want to show you these crystals. In each of the bottles, you will get, when you've finished, a crystal. So it's not just the medicine from the plant that we're getting, we're also getting the energetic medicine from the crystal. And each one has a different crystal. And the Be Vital has the, the rose
quartz, which is also for love and for soothing. And you'll find that there's a hole. They're great because they're used in necklaces.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, if you have a hole drilled in it,
yeah,
you can actually then use it to make a necklace in the end. And we have a lot of people that keep the crystals and then they will make jewellery out of it. So it's another way, or they might keep them beside the bed at night time.
Fantastic. And the final one, Be Inspired. So what are we feeling? Creativity, motivation?
Well, it contains frankincense. And what do we use as incense in church to help us relax more and take on board the knowledge or the priest talking to us. It's that relaxation, it's for meditation, for thinking and relaxing there. So it's another good one for people to use if they're just wanting to get inspired.
So if they are massage blends, how do we use them optimally? Do we have to put them with a carrier oil or?
No, they're already with a carrier
Right.
oil. Again, we have the sweet almond, macadamia and wheat germ. They can be applied to the skin. So that and the larger bottle of them are exactly the same. But we do also have the pure. So if you wanted to have the ones in a vaporizer on our website, or if you ring us, you'll actually find that's available. But these are the best because they can be applied straight onto the skin. It's a trial size. You can take them away if you're going on holiday and you have everything there for you.
And where would you suggest the best or the optimum place, apart from the B Vital that I use on the face, where would you put the rest of them?
Well, they can be used anywhere. You can put them on your arms, you can put them on your chest, you can rub
Pulse
it on the tummy, especially for children. They love it on the tummy or on the feet. Or just as a perfume if you're wanting to smell it. But they can go anywhere.
I'm a shocker though. I will tell you, Cheryl, I have got these off you before with the intention of giving them as a gift, and I can't part with them.
Actually, we do have people tell us that. They like the idea of having the little gift set and they feel that it's a gift to themselves, a gift of wellness.
Totally. And then you
And
can just go and
they're
put
rather
one in your
cute.
bag, or, you know, if you're travelling in your you're going away kit, your night stop
Yeah,
kit.
they're rather cute. Or if you're wanting to give a gift to, say, the teachers at a school, and you've spent so much money already on everything else, you can just give one little bottle, you know.
That's so true.
A little
That
be
could be-
uplifted or a little be calm.
Could be 5 gifts for
five
5
little
different
gifts if you want to.
And such a thoughtful gift as well. So you're getting, you'll be uplifted, you'll be calm, you'll be aware, you'll be vital, and you'll be inspired in this wonderful coffret of or gift set of balanced essentials. So do give those a whirl. Add those on at $99. I believe it's only while stocks last.
It is. We've only got so many of those, but we've brought it right down, or I've brought it right down, because I wanted people to really be able to experience it. And for $99, they're normally $35 each, because you're looking at the highest quality essential oils that go into it, the highest quality natural ingredients. But for that price, it was just important that people got to use them to understand and to go from there.
And you will come back and you will buy the bigger bottles, just to warn you. That's what happens. You're going to want a big Be Uplifting and a big Be Calm for sure. But go on to the website, aroma.com.au, and have a look around. And you've got a very tight network as well with your viewers, don't you? You send them out newsletters and
Yes,
ideas and updates and stories and things.
That's right. We've got thousands of emails that go out, hopefully once a week. I do all the emails, so it just depends how caught up I am. But we've also got hard copy newsletters that go out with every order, and people can learn a bit more about it. So, and we really value the fact that people are going on and subscribing to the website. So it's a wonderful thing. They're learning more and more, because I don't just put information about the essential oils. I put a lot of other health information there as well.
And raising awareness as well about what is going on, I guess, in our world at the moment. And you get a lot of
Yes.
feedback from people too, don't you?
I do. I will talk a lot about things and have information that is relevant to what's going on and how people are, and I'm really lucky. I get great feedback from people.
And, well, it started off the show with the Be Relieved, but here is a Be Sport testimonial, which is also part of the pack. I just received my Be Sport. Amazing results with this oil. I'm a registered nurse with all the aches and pains after a busy shift. I use this and get a better night's rest. Will continue to use and recommend to friends and colleagues. Regards, Fiona. That's incredible, that, like, a registered nurse.
Well, I do have a lot of registered nurses that use the product. And a lot of people in hospital have said that the nurses come in and they're amazed. They first off, the smell gets to them. They love the smell of it. and they want to know more. And then, of course, they get to use it, and they get to see the results and go from there. So there's been a lot of support, a lot of feedback from the registered nurses, vet nurses, all sorts of people.
So whether it's to calm down or uplift, there's something for everybody. So just going through the main pack of the Be Relieved and the Be Sport, if you could just basically explain to anybody who's joined us late about
Yes.
why they may need both, or why they may just go for 2B Relieved or 2B Sport.
I
differences.
think in the beginning, if people can purchase, because it is well priced, the Be Relieved and the Be Sport, you have the calming pain relief and you have the stimulating pain relief. And a lot of times people will start off using the Be Relieved at night time when they need to sleep, because it has a lot of calming properties that help with sleep. And they'll use the Be Sport during the day when they need to get up and go. They might want to help fix tight muscles and pain then. So initially, I suggest people have the both, and then they can work out what's working best for them. Whichever one they're running out of more, they can then purchase that afterwards. But initially, I'd go for both together, try them out, see how you go with it, and learn how your body responds to them.
Absolutely. So Balanced Essentials has been trusted for almost 3 decades. And today you can bring that trust, you can bring that history, you can bring that care into your home. $119 for the Be Sport Twin Pack or Be Relieved Twin Pack, or the Be Relieved and Be Sport. And do treat yourself and pick up the massage blend set, or get it as a gift, or 5 gifts for somebody you care about while stocks last. Free shipping, 30-day money-back guarantee. Go to aroma.com.au or call the number on your screen. Thank you so much, Cheryl.
Oh, you're welcome.
Very, very beautiful. Take care, everybody, and don't forget, pick up your balanced.